Alright, welcome back everyone. This is PapaSean, and we are playing ARK Survival Evolved. Right now we are standing on the back of a Quetzal. And why are we doing this? Well, we wanted to try out that new grappling hook. So if you push K, you can see yourself like I am doing right now. I'm going to push K again so this is the first person. Well, you need two things. You need a crossbow and you need grappling hooks. And since we have both, we're going to drag those grappling hooks onto a crossbow. Alright. And then we equip the crossbow. Grappling hook is acquired. You can aim like you normally do. So let's try a couple things. First, let's grapple hook. I'm going to stand at the edge of this guy. And I'm going to grapple hook the top of that ridge there. And if I left click, that fired it. Right clicking, it's making a bit of a cranking noise. And then left click is pulling me in. Whoa! That's interesting. So I'm hanging currently from the side, and if I right click, it brought me down. If I left click, it pulls me back up again. So I'm doing a little bit of a yo-yo here. It switches my view as soon as I touch ground though. See how that switches back? Alright, so if I left click it and I let go, it'll yo-yo me. I don't have to right click. Once I get to the top, it's still doing that yo-yo now. Alright, so yeah, it's wanting to switch out of that third person view every time I mess with it. Alright, so I'm lowering myself to the ground. Let's see how far away I can run. Well, I gotta loosen it up by holding that right mouse button down, and it'll let me walk back. If I stop doing that, looks like it's still letting me go backwards, but alright, so I'm gonna click the left button, and it's pulling me in. Boom. So all the way up and down. Alright, so how do I disengage this? Well, what happens if I switch, put the weapon away? Looks like I'm still tethered. Let's try, well, left click and right click are keeping us there. So I'm currently tethered up here. I've touched down on the ground. Can I not put away my weapon now? Alright, so if I put it away, it looks like I'm still tethered. And it's not letting me get away. I'm quite tethered here. I'm curious how we get out of this now. Alright, so we'll we'll take that crossbow back on here, and if we go collect the grappling hook, let's go do that. So we're limited by our leash here. I'm not even sure if I can get to that. Alright, so here's the hook. And draw the cable in. I think I'm at where I need to be for that. Okay. So I've drawn the cable all the way in, and now I can move around again. So it looks like once you recover it, so I can pull myself into it all the way until it's done. And it stopped the last time. Let's switch weapons now here. That's neat. Okay. So I'm going to switch to my pick. And as you see, I'm still tethered. Backing up until it won't let me go any further back. Left clicking brings me all the way in. And when I laid down, it looks like it recovered. So it's a little quirky there. What happens if you hook yourself on something you can't get to? I have a ladder here. If I hadn't had a ladder, what then? So my Quetzal went and landed somewhere. Gotta find that Quetzal. We can try grappling a Quetzal. Where is that bird? Okay, we can do the same thing with the Pteranodon. We might even see the Quetzal while we're at it. That bird said, I'm out of here. He knew what was coming next. Alright, so we got that grapple hook equipped. We're going to take off on our Pteranodon. Anyone's guess where that Quetzal decided to fly off to. It's not up. Alright. So you can't stand on the back of a Pteranodon like you normally could for a Quetzal. So let's push the E, leaving this guy in the air. And you're going to do that to me, aren't you? So we hooked him. See if I can be quick here with the guns. I want him to remain in the air, but he's going to want to land as soon as I get off. Alright. I know how to do this. I'm going to throw you over the water. You won't want to land on the water. Alright, so let's see if we can be quick in our action of grappling onto this Pteranodon. Oh, we missed! But since we're over water, he does not want to land just yet. And my aim is good this time. And as you see, hey, so if you find yourself in the water, unable to reach your Pteranodon, you pull out your trusty crossbow, you put on one of those grappling hooks, and you can grapple up to the Pteranodon. Now what happens if somebody was on that Pteranodon flying around? Well, you bet you could be hooked and flying behind. And let's do this a little bit further away. As you see, I was able to hop right back on. It consumed the grapple hook. Let's try a little bit higher up. Now I gotta be very careful here with the with the hook. I gotta have my aim down this time. I can't be messing around. Alright, we have the hook. Where's the train? Oh. Did we get it? Okay, we got it. Look at that. How good. Hang in there. My lifeline. Alright. So what happens if we deploy parachute? Why don't we try that? Alright, so we can push our 2 key. Yeah, we can deploy the parachute. Now we're grapple hooked. I can let myself out. It should be dropping. It's going to be very slow while I'm letting myself out. And I wonder what happens if I call my Pteranodon towards me. Can I whistle? Here, Pteranodon. Yes, I can. Okay, so he's going to start moving. I'm going to tell him to stop following. What's that going to do? So is he going to start flying off on his own now? Maybe. So he might buzz around me here. I am just kind of floating in the air here. There he goes. So I can hop onto him. If I push the 2 key, when I push spacebar, I'm falling. Alright, so that's interesting. Pull myself up, I'm back on the Pteranodon, and on I go. Let's try a little bit higher up and over land this time to see if we can get the Pteranodon to get moving there. Did I run out of parachutes? I think I've got 1 remaining. Okay. So let's risk everything here, shall we? Get over the land. What are my chances of missing the shot and getting myself killed? Let's find out. Let's go higher. Let's risk it all. Alright, got 1 parachute. Gonna make any more? Let's see if I got the materials I need to make another parachute. I probably do not. No parachute. Alright, here we go. And we're falling, and we're shooting. Whoop, 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 whoop. Nope, not gonna happen. I hadn't even take that guy off of. Good thing we had a lot of health. So that's one neat thing to learn, is that your health, it's not a percentage when you hit the ground. Hey, there's the Quetzal. We could do this a little bit safer now. It's not a percentage when you hit the ground. I thought I was like in third person view. I was having a hard time shooting at that Quetzal. I am in third person. Whoa, what's going on here? Let's zoom in. Alright, there we are. Let's eat a little bit of food, get our health back if we can. Yeah, so like I was saying, not a percentage. So if you have a lot of health, you can survive pretty high falls, as I just did. And so because the Quetzal is going to do us the justice of staying put, let's take it really high above the water so the risk of death doesn't become a reality, as my aim can be somewhat improved. Alright, bigger target, gonna walk off the back, and we're gonna fire. Alright, so we're hooked. Alright, pretty cool, huh? And if I wanted to lower myself down, am I moving down? I don't think I'm really falling further down here. I can go up. So it looks like you can at least put yourself down as far as you were. Maybe not. It's not letting me put... No, it is. Slowly letting itself down. You can barely see the movement. It seems to have stopped right here. Alright. So let's see if I put away the gun. It just hooks onto me. Now I'm free floating. So, alright, what are the applications of this? Somebody's flying a Quetzal, and you've got a group of, I don't know, 10 guys flying around, hanging off the back of Quetzals. Suddenly, you've got a bunch of people that can help you take down a Quetzal, taming it, tranking it out, right? Because now you got lots of shooters all hooked from different angles and parts of the Quetzal. Now you got to trust the person flying to not disconnect and kill your whole group. But, as you can see, it'd be excellent to fly around behind the back of a Quetzal and trank out another one. You just hover onto it. You might even lower yourself right above it so your aim is perfect. Because I currently got this gun equipped. What happens if I switch to a different gun? Alright, let's have a practice shot, shall we? I'll zoom in a little bit so it's first person. Alright, I can even trank out my own Quetzal, right? Alright, he didn't like that. He's taking off. Oh, shnikes! I'm falling! Okay, so now we know what happens if you fire a different weapon. So take that back. You cannot do both. Can I? How far does this thing shoot? Huh? Pretty far. My aim's not that great. Maybe I could have gotten it if I aimed for the broadside. I think that should have hit it. He may be out of range. That one was a miss for sure. Okay, I think we are unable to smack that guy. Alright, gonna hit. Let's go ahead and see if I get our... Do we have a looking glass? Whistle him back? No. But we do have a grappling hook. Ooh, a little bit of stick there. Are we close enough to grapple hook ourselves to the shore? No. Oof. So it hooked onto something in the water so I can pull myself to the water. And switch weapons. Okay, we're still hooked to the bottom of the water, but we've learned that if we fire, can't do that in the middle of the water though. Let's equip a sword, shall we? We're still hooked. Interesting. As we start to drown, we're going to let ourselves out so we can breathe. Right-clicking to release yourself. Alright, swim to shore. And I believe we found that if we fire... Now that we're on land, we can fire bows. Crossbows you can fire in water. Bows you cannot. And... hey, we're still hooked. So, I'm not quite sure. Maybe it's because we hit the Quetzal that it had a problem with us. Alright, let's go ahead and drag ourselves. Look how fast you can go through the water. There's a nice additional application of it. Alright, what do you say? Let's pick up this grapple hook. And how do we do that? Yeah, so quite quirky in how you can recover your crossbows. Alright. I think I did it, and the way I did it was by pushing the X key. So let's try reloading the X bow. And we're going to hook the ground again out here. And if I'm correct, you disconnect with the X key. So I'm going to back off, I'm going to push the X key, and that has disconnected the hook. So that is how we do it. For disconnect, you push the X key. Alright, going to need to get a spyglass to whistle that guy back in. But I think we learned something here as far as hooking. If we hook ourselves up here, we should be able to try out that switched weapon. Okay, so you can, while you're hooked up here, fire. So that taming idea does indeed work. You can be hooked onto a Quetzal and having multiple people fire. This could also function for those who are wanting to raid. You could have a Quetzal fly over a base, and you've got like 10 guys, right? They hook onto the Quetzal, jump off the edge, and now they're swinging from the Quetzal, and you can bring them into a base, drop them off. They can hit the X key, parachute the rest of the way down, and now you've got a base infiltration unit. And when they need to go again, you just fly the Quetzal over, everybody hooks on again, and bang! You've got everybody in, everybody out, good to go. So if we hit the X key, we will drop. Awesome. Very neat crossbow. Less quirky now that I know you can push the X key to get out of it. Too bad that bird's a little too far away. Alright, let's do a little dodo play. Or, hey, there's a dillo. So, the dillo is probably going to want to attack us, but sometimes they run away. He wants to attack. I'm going to go ahead and crossbow him. So, I can run from him only so far because we're hooked. But if I punch him... Oh, come on. If I punch him, he should eventually want to flee if his torpor gets too low. Start running. Start running. Okay, he's running now. So, let's hook him while he's running. No, I suck at shooting. Alright, we got one chance left, or 2 chances left. Alright, we hooked him. Hey, come on. It just consumed it. It wouldn't let us grapple, huh? I was expecting to be able to grapple the small guy. Let's see if we can try that out with a dodo or a dimorphodon. Switch this up, make it daytime here. So that's admincheat set time of day, I believe. And then we're going to do that. Oh, go away. We had our fun with you. Alright. Gotta find something small. We've only got one of these left. So dimorphodons are notorious for having the ability to dodge your bolts, right? You gotta get it just right on those dimos. Best if they're flying at you. There's usually a dimo or two around here. I smell one. It's just over the edge here. I smell it. Uh-oh. Don't want to do the Carno necessarily. Let's just chop him to bits since he's going to rain on our parade. Alright, power of a sword, huh? Another Carno. Oh, this one's stuck though. Alright, we can... Nope, that's not a dodo, that's a dillo. Here, let me free you from that tree there, pal. Alright. I know there's a dimo. I'm just heading closer to the swamp. Oh, and a raptor too, is it? Yeah, that's a raptor. Go away. Alright, we are going to find this dimo. Yeah, it's a bug. Really? Just throw me a dimo or a dodo, please. One dimo, one dodo. Really? I'm regretting not grabbing that Pteranodon. Alright, why don't we why don't we make this easy? Admincheat summon dragon character underscore BC. I think that was it. And was it 0? Oh, you know what? I think I've got it up here somewhere. Yes, we were playing with the dragon earlier. Here is the dragon. Hello, dragon. Here is the tame admin cheat force tame. Come on now. Admin cheat force tame. Just gotta target it properly. Now we can go find our Daimo. Nothing like taking a dragon in search of a Daimo. Or I could summon a Dimorphodon, you say, right? Except I don't know the code for that. I think it's probably just Dimorphodon, but I know that there's got to be one right around here. And there he is. Okay, we have landed. Ooh, bugs. Alright. Go away! Crazy billows. Two bugs, huh? Angry dragon. Okay. So yeah, dragons don't do much. They're on passive unless you're riding them. So we are nearly dead. Need a little bit more food, huh? And let's pull this out. We are going to get all these Daimos after us. This guy's an easy target on the ground. So my guess is he can't fly away if I hook him. You know, he didn't even aggro. Look at him. He's just hopping around. So this is how you tame Dimorphodons, right? You hook him. He's not even going to fight me. You can check the level on the Daimo. If you've got a magnifying glass, you can check the health of the Daimo, see if it's a nice health one. And then you bust out. Let's see if I can pull him in a little bit closer here so he can't get away. Yeah, so you can pull him to you. But because I pulled it all the way in, you got to be careful. Pull it all the way in and then he's free. So I'm going to go ahead and do that admin sheet to bring in more. I want grappling hooks. There we go. So we got more grappling hooks. And he's flying over. So you can see these guys are notoriously difficult. And if you're going to be firing multiple arrows, it's easier once you hit them once and they're after you. Sean, your aim is horrible. Yes, I know. He's going to come down and make it really easy for me. Or make me look really bad. Alright. No! X. And we need more. Come back here. Come back here. No! Come back. Make it easy for me. Just let me catch it. Always bring lots of ammo, or be really good, or have an aimbot. I dislike cheats, apart from the ones that you can do in single player like this, but there you have it. Come on, buddy. I'm going through these, trying to get it done quick, and it's taking even longer. Did I get you? No. But it's a good thing they don't mind so much, do they? Yeah, it's just let you hook all day long. You won't have to worry about aggroing. In fact, you could grab one in the midst of all these Daimos. You can grab one and then drag him away from all the others. So again, very good to have a grappling hook once you get it hooked on a Daimo. That way you can keep it from getting away. I give up, man. What am I going to do here? Are you able to grapple hook these guys? Is my aim really that bad? There's another Daimo. Let's try this guy out. You know, better luck with you. Better luck with you, right? Better luck, Daimo. I wonder if you can only grapple hook them when they're on the ground. You can grapple hook the Pteranodons and Quetzals all day long in the sky. These guys, I tell you. Grapple hook a frog. Alright. Here's a Daimo. He's coming down to land. I see him. He's going to land. He wants it. so challenging. Sometimes you gotta lead them, but overleading them. Alright. So when there's a stationary target, it makes it easy. So you can see I'm dragging him around. As long as I don't left click, that's as far away as you can get. Now that he's hooked... Oh, hang on, I don't want to outright kill him. This is only a level 4, so let's just gently poke him. And so now he's unconscious. We immediately drop our grapple, and we can go ahead and put some food on him and tame him out. So that's neat. And you saw how we could pull him closer. I don't know if a frog is going to be too big to pull closer. Alright, so the frog can't get away, and you can pull it closer. So definitely usable for taming frogs. So now that he's close, how many arrows do I get on him? Oh, well, that one was enough to make him unconscious. 2 was enough to nearly kill him. Alright, Raptor, can you do raptors? Here, Raptor. He's running from me, so sometimes they run, sometimes they fight now. He decided he wanted to fight. So now I've got him hooked. Or you can say he's got me hooked. We're running from him. We're running from him and holding down the right click so we can pull him free. I want to see if we can grab this guy. He's pulling me because he's the bigger critter. That's right. You run away when I pull out the sword. He doesn't want any more of me, does he? That raptor's gone. Well, maybe I can tell my dragon to get over here. Yes, Raptor, come get me. Come get me, Raptor. What I'm trying to do here is pick up the raptor from the dragon. Come on, keep coming. He's following me. He's stuck, I guess. Alright. So I picked him up, and it looks like it broke the leash. So you can't hook and then fly off. But look at the damage of the dragon. He's killing stuff just by running into it. All these guys are just gonna run and stop. He can even kill while he's airborne, just clipping through things. Alright, well, that is the grappling hook. We were going to try it one more time. Grapple hook off the dragon here. So yeah, you've got people that want to invade. They grapple, they right click as they jump off the edge, and now they're hanging. As I lag a little bit there. So that you can just fly whatever it is you've got over the base. People hit that X key, and then they can parachute the rest of the way down. They can even deploy the parachute before they hit the X key. Alright, well, I hope this has been enjoyable for you as we learn how to use that grappling hook along with your crossbow. Don't forget, that was an ascendant crossbow. Look how many times I fired. It was about 40. And that ascendant crossbow with some crazy durability. Let's move it up here so we can see. That durability was only 108 max durability, so it wasn't a whole lot on that crossbow, I guess. But certainly went through that crossbow quite a bit. Please mash like button, subscribe, and share. This has been PapaSean with the Grappling Hook on ARK Survival Evolved. A few other things thrown in for fun, and I will catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.